Hey, so you want to learn how to start off in real estate as a beginner? Well, you've come to the right place. Please be sure to hit that subscribe and like button to get more content just like this. So there was a guy I met who was a broker. His name was Ruben, Jewish guy here in New York City. And this guy had to have been about 19 or 20. At the time, I was about 27 or 28. And this guy had closed at least, at this time, I say in 1 year's time, at least $7 to $8 million in transactions. And I couldn't believe it. I was flabbergasted. I mean, I'm sitting here working 50, 60 hours a week. I got a lot of deals in contract, but none of them are closing. Meanwhile, this guy was closing them every month. This dude had at least a check of 100K. And so I asked him, what was the secret sauce? How were you able to do this? Well, so here's the difference. Number one, I was a true broker in the sense that I eat what I kill, right? And there were some other mistakes I made. I think I should have gotten on. I think I should have gotten with a team. I think I should have created a process for how to source for seller listings. I should have negotiated for listings with my clients, but I did have a lot of hustle, right? However, that's the way in which I was brokering, right, at the time. Ruben, on the other hand, he was working directly with a buyer, right? And the buyer would go out there and hunt for different deals, right? So two things happened there. Number one, he understood exactly what the buyer wanted. So all he looked for was deals that the buyer wanted. And this guy, the developer in particular, the guy who he worked for in particular was a developer. So he was only looking for development lots. Meanwhile, I'm looking for development, I'm looking for commercial, I'm looking for residential. Bad mistake. Never do that. Focus on one sector of the real estate market because you could become a specialist in that market. Right. So ultimately, not only that, he was getting paid. Ruben was getting paid by the buyer to go out there and hunt deals. So his only job was to go out there and source and solidify the deal, get the contract for the deal, run the numbers, make sure that the offering is what the investor wanted. And this is how he was able to close. So every deal that Ruben brought in that the buyer closed on, he would get a percentage, like a standardized broker. Now, don't get me wrong, he was a broker in the sense that he had his license, right? So he had a license and he was getting paid a nominal salary from the buyer, right? So that's critical when you think about how to start your real estate career. What else happened here? Not only that, it allowed him to see how buying works from an investor standpoint. So I saw Ruben maybe a couple of years ago, and now he has his own real estate company, right? So he knows how to buy deals, and he knows the price point to buy at. He knows the cycle of buying real estate because he worked with an expert that was in that field, right? So essentially, that was his apprenticeship, right? The name of the game is to get with an apprentice that can show you and teach you, but more importantly, you can see the actions of things that are being done while working in that environment. My grandfather said to me, if you walk in a gold mine, even if you come out with no gold, you're going to have some gold remnants on your body. You're going to have something on your body you're going to have to dust off, right? So just by him being in that environment, he was soaking it all up, right? And another thing is the buyer, he was raising money. His only job was to raise money and put the money towards deals that were profitable. So this dude had millions upon millions of dollars sitting in his account. So think about what you're doing. Think about how to do it. Be strategic as you approach your real estate business, as an entrepreneur. So this is my greatest advice that I would give to you. Don't start off in real estate trying to do it on your own, right? Get with the team of people that's doing it at a high level, right? Whether you're a buyer or even if you're a broker, work with a broker's company that can put you in a team that's doing deals, doing big deals, doing a lot of deals, doing volumes of deals. Understand the process, and then you can then you can go out there and do your own thing. All right. So this is how it's to be done. Take care.